For 7 days, the earth burned in the flames of war. The sound of bowstrings snapping and the roar of divine weapons echoed in every direction. This was not just a battle. It was a divine process of restoring righteousness against unrighteousness. Lord Ram of Ayodhya, the incarnation of Lord Vishnu, had descended to earth to establish Dham. Ravan, the demon king of Lanka, who, intoxicated by his power, had crossed every boundary of Dham, now faced his impending end. This great war was not merely a conflict of land. It was a moment to restore the balance of the cosmos, where even the gods bowed their heads in the heavens and time itself stood still.
Ravan, your unrighteousness ends today. The sword of justice has risen against you.
All your efforts are in vain, Ram. I neither fear nor have I ever been defeated.
With every strike, it felt as if the universe itself trembled. The mountains shook, the rivers stopped flowing, and even the gods watched in awe. For this battle was not just for victory, it was for the protection of righteousness. Ravan fought with immense fury, his blaze of anger showing no sign of extinguishing. Again and again, Ram's arrows pierced through the air, swift, precise, cutting off Ravan's heads. But every time one head fell, another would rise, as if his rage could never be quelled.
This is not Ravan, but a living fire. Every time one head falls, another rises from the flames.
The battle grew even more intense. The sky was covered with clouds of arrows. Ravan from his chariot unleashed a cataclysm. Arrows, spears, maces, axes, even uprooting trees and mountains to hurl them at Ram. The rain of his weapons filled the sky as if he sought to completely annihilate Ram. But Ram stood firm, unmoving, calm, like the stillness before a storm. Indra's divine chariot, driven by Matli, floated effortlessly in the sky, untouched by Ravan's fury.
Your horses will die too, Ram. Then your chariot will go nowhere.
These are not horses, they are gods. Lord Ram's fate rests upon them.
Ravan's anger intensified. He aimed at the horses of Ram's chariot, but they were no ordinary horses. They neither moved nor feared. They were divine beings, bearing the weight of destiny. Ravan rained his weapons upon them, but all in vain. Then he struck at Matli, attempting to bring him down. But Matli, the divine charioteer, stood firm beyond the reach of Ravan's strength. His radiant form was untouchable by Ravan's fury. The armies fell silent. The monkeys and demons all stopped, weapons in their hands or in their eyes. It was as if the entire universe had come to a halt to witness the battle between Ram and Ravan, to witness the clash of righteousness and unrighteousness. The sun too dimmed, casting a melancholic glow over the battlefield. The winds ceased, and the earth seemed to hold its breath. In the sky, the gods, Gandharv and Kinna, began to pray. May the cows and Brahmins be safe. May the worlds be protected. May Ram be victorious. But Ravan was no ordinary enemy. The arrows that had killed demons like Marich, Kar, Dushana and Kaband, the weapons that had shattered mountains, felled trees with a single arrow, killed Bali, and even churned the ocean, those very arrows were now failing. Every time Ram's arrow struck Ravan, it would cut off one of his heads, but another would instantly emerge in its place.
How is this possible? Why is my strength failing?
Then, amidst the storm of battle, the calm and steady Matli spoke.
O Ram, this is no ordinary enemy. To defeat him, you must invoke the powers that the gods themselves have bestowed upon you. Remember the Brahmastra, the one given to you by Rishi Agastya. It is the weapon that is infallible, the one that never misses its target.
Ram closed his eyes. For a moment, the battlefield seemed to fade away. He recalled the moment when Rishi Agastya had placed the Brahmastra in his hands, its front shining like the sun, its shaft as unwavering as a mountain, and its wings infused with the power of the wind. Ram knocked an arrow on his bow. The world stood still. The gods fell silent. The earth trembled beneath Ram's feet. Then Ram released the arrow. The Brahmastra soared through the sky, leaving behind a divine trail of light, relentless and infallible. It tore through the storm of weapons, pierced the darkness of Ravan's illusions, and struck through the Demon King's heart, passing through him. A roar echoed across the battlefield, Ravan's wail resonating with the weight of his downfall. His chariot shook, his body trembled, and finally, the mighty king of Lanka, the 10-headed demon, fell to the earth. His heads, which had once defied all, now tumbled to the ground, and with them, his empire crumbled. The sky opened up. The gods erupted in cheers of victory. The winds breathed once more, and the sun began to shine again. Ram stood on the battlefield, not in the exhilaration of victory, but with a calm sense of purpose. The war had ended, but the tale of Ram's bravery and his unwavering devotion to righteousness would echo through the ages. A reminder that before truth, even the greatest demon must bow.